Well, hello and welcome to Zoom, our live broadcast on YouTube and other social media platforms. And we've got going on for today our next Open Studio creative expression sessions. And I've been out for a couple weeks. Happy to have back at this. We had a great 3-day intensive Open Studio in April. We're doing the same thing again starting May 14th. We're going to be doing a 7-day live Open Studio Intensive for artists all around the country to create art together, to have accountability, to have deadlines, to create a beautiful new body of work. It's called Series to Showcase. And this is all about making a body of work in 7 days and then having it shown on First Dibs through Curator and Co. Broadcast to the world, making work that abstraction that connects between multiple pieces, a narrative piece that connects to multiple pieces. It could be a polyptych, a diptych, a triptych, or a major large multi-pick. That's what we're doing in this next 7-day intensive. I hold these free open studio sessions today. We'll continue doing these on Wednesdays. And the paid program, the 7-day intensive, $300 for 7 days, that will start next Wednesday after the free workshop. So the free workshop will take place, which starts in about 4 minutes. And we'll start having artists pop on. We'll have artists create artwork together, artists from around the country. We'll see a few people might show up, might get half a dozen. It's always super fun. The intensive that we did last week, or last month, shall I say, it was really fun. Artists from so many places around the country, so many different places in their lives as far as what is art for them, why they're doing it, and what they want to accomplish and how they want to communicate with other artists and so forth. And it was just a really so fun experience for me to help facilitate and to watch artists have breakthroughs and create work that feels powerful and go into breakout rooms and to get critiques and then to have the work presentable and to have artist statements written and have their art exhibition statements and have everything prepared to go onto First Dibs and to have that work prepared for a future exhibition. So the series of showcase is taking that a step further. This is about creating a comprehensive series of work in a compressed period of time with a small group of artists who got your back. It's a small group of artists who are all going down the same path, starting from nothing to create something that means power, something meaningful to them, that has some power, has authenticity, has a feeling of transformation. I think that's like so key right now, so clutch for the world that we're in for artists to be able to get together. And so that's why I hold these open studios on Wednesdays at this time, starting in just a couple minutes, and why I broadcast them live on YouTube. Starting next week, we're going to start broadcasting live on Facebook and Instagram as well. And for artists to show up, for artists to make their work, whether it's a non-objective abstraction like this piece I've been working on here for quite some time, or an abstraction here that's based off of flowers, whatever it is that fills you up creatively. You like to draw with graphite, you want to paint with acrylics, you want to use cold wax, you want to do collage, you want to work small, you want to work huge, that's totally up to you. But the point is showing up and having that accountability. And that's what these open studio intensives are for. It's what these free and open studio is for. And I'd love for you to jump on in. We'll be starting relatively soon as people start to join the program for today. Please do DM or leave comments if you have any questions, any feedback. I'm always happy to hear what other people have to say, what you're interested in doing, where you are with your work, and get you involved also within the Open Studio free programming that we do on Wednesdays, the intensives that I'm starting to do once every month, 6 weeks, that bring people together to really go in a deep dive and give you prompts and protocol and methodology for working in your studio, the ability to post your work, works in progress in a WhatsApp group and share what you have and get feedback and offer feedback and suggestions. It's such a powerful process. It allows everybody to progress. It allows everybody to do an about face and look in the mirror and see what did they need to do to continue the work, making it feel better for themselves, making art for themselves, making art that they can bring out to the world, making art that feels profound. And for me, coaching, working with artists, making my own work, it's all about that. It's all about what can you do with your work so that it touches someone else, but also you into something that is powerful. So we've got a first person coming in. We got a newbie today named Barbara. Hello, Barbara. Welcome. Feel free to please start your video. If you can unmute. You're first to show up today. Can't see you though.
No, I can't. I can't come on right now.
Can't come on right now. You can't put your video on, show your artwork.
I can't right now.
Oh, that's a beautiful painting in the background. Looks like something back there. If you want to show some work that, kind of keep that as a placeholder, and will you have an opportunity to jump on?
Possibly.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Well, welcome. We're
Thank you.
waiting for some other folks to jump on as well. Barbara, where are you from?
I'm in Asheville.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Hurricane country.
Yeah. We got another student, Steven, who has been coming to classes and workshops for quite some time. He's from North Carolina as well. Um, where is he specifically, if I can recall? Near Asheville, between maybe
Charlotte. Raleigh.
I think he's out in the country from Charlotte.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, our River Arts District, I don't know if you followed it at all. It was completely decimated in the hurricane.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear.
Yeah, it was a huge. Have you ever been to Asheville?
Have not. I've heard it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's coming back, but it was a huge area that was right in front of the river, um, and it's pretty much gone. Pretty
Ah,
much, yeah. It went on for blocks.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, rivers. So it's been pretty intense since then. People putting things back together and um, trying to build their practice back again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I wasn't there. I'm working out of my home, but
Okay.
yeah.
But you live in Asheville, where you hit by the hurricane as well.
No, we were not. Um, we're in Fletcher, which is about 15 minutes south, and some of the people around us were, but not as bad as in Asheville. So the river kind of winds around and it does come through Fletcher. So it was more in the area where some of the manufacturing places are, or I should say warehouses. So it hit some of those in our area, and some of the people, there are trees, I mean, thousands and
Ah,
thousands of trees came down all over the area. So
I'm sorry to
yeah,
hear that.
yeah, it's pretty
I
crazy.
hope you can start picking up the artwork again. We'd love to see what you have going on. We got Catherine joining us.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Catherine. You can ask you to unmute. There you go. Oh, you're muted again. I must have pushed the button at the same time as you. Try one more time. Nope, still got muted. There you
Hello.
go.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Nice to see you again.
Thank you. You too.
We got
Now I
Barbara
lost
here.
you.
Yeah, it's good to be here. We got Barbara here joining as well. Your video just popped off, Catherine.
I know. I'm
There you go.
working with my phone here. Okay.
All right. And we got Brenda joining us. Catherine, I really enjoyed seeing your update of your large painting you've been working on so hard for so long. It's getting more and more dynamic. Good job.
Now I'm adding texture and I seeing the and hold on. Family.
Welcome, Brenda. You could start your video and unmute would be great.
Where's here it is.
Hello?
Hello, is that
Hello?
Brenda? I'm not seeing your video.
Let's see. Let's see. Where do I touch? Where do I touch him here for him to be able to
Bottom.
see me?
If you're on a laptop or a desktop, it should be at the bottom. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
All
Hello.
right.
Excellent.
Hello.
Thank you for being here. Welcome to Open Studio.
Yes.
Nice to have some new people today. And Brenda, where are you coming in from?
St. Louis. Well, Florissant, Missouri. It's
Oh, all
county
right.
of St. Louis, Missouri.
Excellent. And what kind of artwork do you do?
Well, I do. Well, I've done pastels and mostly drawing graphite, but that's what I do mostly when I
Okay,
do
perfect.
it.
Well, as you can see, Catherine here, she set up her camera so that you could see her and her artwork. And so
Okay.
for the open studio sessions, what we like to do is for everyone to get set up in that way. So it's a live art making session where we're talking to each other, we're sharing techniques and stories, and we're having an opportunity to create simultaneously. So then you have, like, I have my artwork set up around me, I jump around and
Oh,
work
I
on
think
different
my
pieces.
everything stopped.
Are you able to set
Oh,
up
there it is.
your camera so that we can see you do some charcoal or some graphite work or pastel work?
So you can see what I've done?
So like we could see you working. If you were to be working live, that the camera would be showing you working.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. This is my first time with you, so
It is, yes.
yeah. I actually I wasn't really prepared and I just came in and had forgotten all about this, so I'm not really set up.
Well,
But
the good thing about the kind of work do you working on graphite and pastels, it's generally more hands-on, right? Where you can work from a sketchbook or maybe you're working from an easel. Are you able to set anything up to so that you can grab a pencil or some pastels and do some work?
uh, well, it will take a minute. I mean, I can sit at the desk here,
That works perfect.
but I don't know if I'd be able to show it like you're saying. So
Are you on
here,
a
let me sit.
telephone or are you on a laptop?
I'm on a phone. I'm on a phone right now.
Right, so you just want to set up the phone so that you're looking at the phone and the phone's looking at you as you're able to draw.
Ooh, gosh. Let's see. Set it up so that I'm looking at the phone. Oh, right here. Okay. Okay. Take that. And you take that. Yep. Okay. I don't mean to hold you up here.
No, it's okay. I've been absent from having these free open studios for a few weeks now because I taught a workshop online and then was able to had some personal stuff I had to deal with the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy to be offering this again. Catherine's been here many a times in the past. She's working on this giant painting of Cinque Terre in Italy. And Catherine,
Oh,
you're on mute again.
here.
What did you say?
I was just telling
Yeah.
Brenda about the work you're working on, and you want to give her a description of the quality of the work you've been doing, the time frame, the story you're trying to tell, the
Okay.
size.
If you could see, this is the full version. It's a triptych. It's 3 pieces, and they're 24 by 48, 3 of them. And it's a commission for a friend. I am very into detail, so it's taken me a very long time. I've been working since November, I think. But I'm on that last layer of this. My goal is to finish this panel by next Tuesday. So it's a lot of work, but I'm just adding texture now. This is like very thick. Obviously, I have this great straight edge. It's actually a woodworking tool, and it clamps on, so I could move it up and down, and I could put adjust a triangle if I need to use a straight edge. But it's really great because I could put this here. I love it. It's like my shelf.
That's awesome. Very impressive.
Nice. It's
Hey,
nice.
Very
Thank you.
impressive.
Um,
So Brenda, like how you have your video set up would be if you're able to point the video so that it's facing where your hand is as well, and then you can actually be creating artwork at the same time.
it helps if you have a stand or something.
Yeah, you can purchase a tripod, for example. There's something like this, you know, a
Yeah, I'll have
tripod that allows you to put a phone inside, it expands, and you can turn it whatever
Okay.
direction you want. But for me, for example, I'm on a laptop and I just have it sitting on a gallon, of paint on my desk. And then I'm facing
Okay.
this way so that if I'm going to go work on my work, I can adjust accordingly according to where I'm working.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of new at this, so I'm not new to drawing, but new to setting up
format.
things.
Yeah.
So
So how about for today? We're just going to want you to draw and to make some work, and we'll share in about 45 minutes the work we make. So you could hold it up and you can point, the camera can be pointed at your work, so you can share it with myself and Catherine, and if anyone else jumps in the next few minutes. That sound good?
okay. Okay.
Okay, cool. So I guess for today, what I'm thinking, I don't know where either of you are with your work. So I know Catherine's been working on a piece now for, 5 months. And, her piece is 6 feet by 4 feet. So fairly large painting that she's going into extreme detail with, probably putting in a couple hundred hours into that painting.
Wow.
Brenda, what are you currently working on? What kind of artwork do you like that
Well,
when you
the
start?
last thing I did, the last thing I was working on was this little teddy bear,
Oh, that's
which
nice.
which is my granddaughter's teddy bear, and I told her that I would draw a picture of it, and I'm contemplating on maybe putting in a light. The shirt, it has a striped blue and white shirt, so I'm thinking about doing that, and then maybe just coloring in this one eye. It's lost an eye, and that maybe coloring in this one eye right here. But other than that, and then going back over it, it's not finished, but just
Okay,
going
well,
back over it. Right now, I don't have the bear in front of me. She's taking it home, so
can
this
you
is
can you
the
work
the
from
last.
can you work from your memory, from your imagination, and from the image itself without the bear there?
Yeah, I could try putting in that color.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just to color it in a little bit, and I don't know about the stripes. I think I'd have to look at that to make sure that it's in the right perspective and all that,
Mm-hmm.
and the folds are proper.
Yeah, you could
So,
potentially also work on your value to have some areas get much darker and some areas get much lighter to kind of build that contrast from what you
yes.
remember, to because you've looked at the bear before. It's in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
You may not have it in front of you. So why don't we take the next 45 minutes or so to work on our work and see how we can kind of push the needle forward, whether it's developing the contrast, well, whether it's pushing your color value, whether it's adding more texture or it's building up your background. It could be starting something fresh, but allowing yourself to see a noticeable difference between what you do now and where you would be in 45 minutes. So allow yourself to just kind of like take some steps forward with your work, not get caught up in what it needs to be, but just kind of moving the needle just a little further in the direction you want to get to.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
But I'll have to lay it down. I don't think I'd be able to have you see it
that's
as
totally
I'm doing it.
fine. You could lay it down,
Okay.
and then we'll put what I'll do is probably in about 30 minutes, I'll put you and Catherine in a breakout room. You guys can talk about your work with each other, and for a few minutes each, and then kind of come back into the main session, and we'll talk a little further about what you all did. That sound
Okay.
like a good plan? What's nice about these open studio sessions is it gives people an opportunity to show up at a specific time, have their artwork available and ready, and to make work with other artists that are making work simultaneously. And sometimes we have prompts, or we'll go into breakout rooms, we'll have a critique. We've had, up to 8 people before. Sometimes it's 2 or 3 like we have now. And then the goal is to keep pushing ourselves forward and to have that accountability and have the other people to help us move forward and learn from others at the same time.
Very,
Okay.
very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Catherine,
Okay.
have you enjoyed the open studios yourself?
Yeah, because it's actually like 5 o'clock for me. So I've actually been painting at 2:30 this morning because I couldn't sleep. So I painted to like 12. My friend came over, and then I was like, I really want to paint more, but this helps me because otherwise I'd probably just be laying around because I'm tired. But this is pushing me to, I really need to get this done. So
Good,
thank
good. You got it. Good. Well, I'm glad you're here. So
thank you.
yeah, let's keep moving. Keep moving forward. If you have any questions, let me know. I appreciate you all showing up, and we'll talk more as we progress in the next 30 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna
Okay.
mute.
Okay. You're on mute, but you can still hear me? Okay. All right. Yeah, let's spend the next 30 minutes specifically working detailed onto our work.
Can you just say something? I want to make sure my volume's on.
Yeah, I'm right
Can you
here.
hear me?
Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm right here, Catherine. I see you. All right, Brenda and Catherine, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, just the two of you together. Give you about 3 to 5 minutes each to talk about what you're working on. Describe to each other what your process is, what your next steps are. If you're having any blocks of where you need to get to next, ask for some suggestions, give some feedback, and then switch. We'll go for about 8-10 minutes, and then we'll come back to the main room and work for a few more minutes, kind of incorporate some of those ideas, and then we'll kind of do a go around myself, and I'd be happy to give some critique on your work and talk about what I see as well. Sound like a plan? Good idea? Okay. So I'm going to open up the rooms you're going to see on your screen. It'll say join breakout room. So click on that. You see that, Brenda? There you go. Perfect. All right. So we've got Brenda and Catherine going in a breakout room. The breakout rooms are a great tool because it allows people to be on by themselves. I'm not there, and just allows them to share their work in an unabashed space where they can have conversation and be honest with each other and kind of share the wins that they're experiencing with their work, or any challenges they're experiencing, or just the process, what they're working on, however they want to describe it. So again, Open Studio, we do this every Wednesday. Participants fluctuate 2 to 6, 8 people, and we've had an Open Studio intensive last month called Concept to Exhibition. That work is being shown on Curator & Co. right now on First Dibs. And then we're going to have another 7-day exhibition starting next week called Series to Showcase. And for anyone who'd like to jump into that, it would be awesome to have you participate, to check it out. It's going to be a fun deep dive into your own creative process. So we'll give them each about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll switch and bring them back, and we'll have a bit of critique. And for myself, I've got this painting here that I've been working on and off for quite some time of Hermosa Beach in Southern California. And I mounted it on a cradle board. So I recently just did a second coating of some purple paint around the edges to kind of frame it together. Really, it feels much more solid now. It's almost feeling complete, finally. Feeling like it's speaking to each other in all sections and making me feel good about it. So that's always an awesome feeling. I'm gonna jump on to charcoal piece I have over here, play around with that, give these folks broadcast and just a message in a moment.
I pressed the button too fast. I'm sorry. Got out of the room when I saw I hit the thing. I didn't say goodbye.
I hit the thing. Technology. Hopefully we'll
Hi.
get her back in here.
All right. Hope she knows how to get back.
Let's see if I can get her back here.
Where the hell is turn the camera around?
There she is. All right.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Brenda, for turn. I
Oh,
cut you off.
that's okay. That's okay.
All right.
I'm learning. Yep.
All right. Did each of you get something good out of that you can take a few minutes and incorporate into your work?
Yes, I did.
Yes. How about yours? Let's see yours, Danny.
Still for me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've been working on this painting back again, and I've been painting a purple edge around it to kind of make it. It's a paper painting mounted on a cradle board. So I did a second coat around the edges and the sides to kind of make it feel more cohesive, and it's starting to feel like I'm almost done. You get to that point where you feel like you put enough into it, and the composition starting to feel stronger for me. The flow from the sun and diagonals of the waves and coming down the shoreline, the bright colors and the pier. You guys have any suggestions?
I can't see it as well. It's pretty far away from me.
How's that?
It's better. Let's see.
Well, here I can go like this. We'll do this for each of you. So that piece here, been working on for some time. It's nice to get back into it and try to kind of polish up the edges. It's a little dark.
Mhm. Yeah. Are you going to put a little light in it, or
What do you mean?
how? Let me see if I can enlarge my screen. Let me see here.
Tell me what you mean by put a little
Oh,
light.
okay. I see it closer now. Okay. Let's see. My screen is okay, there it is. Okay. Okay, I can see it better now.
Yeah, and I'm just holding
Yeah.
the laptop.
Yeah, I love the sky.
Thank you.
Yeah. What else are you gonna do with the waves?
I'm not sure. At this point, I'm feeling like I'm close to being finished.
Uh-huh.
I might just add a little more, potentially just a little more definition,
Okay.
but I'm not sure how much more.
Okay. All right.
Catherine, you get any thoughts?
I love the sky, and I like how the red comes down in the front. So it kind of brings your eye around. Yeah, I like the movements.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes we got to work on a piece for quite a long time for it to start to feel like it's getting somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's what that piece is for me. It's been a lot of back and forth.
Is that a place that you've taken a picture of that you
It is. It's a place I took a picture of a pier in Hermosa Beach in Southern California. And then I've modified it according to just my own fun,
Okay.
being
Okay.
able to go into it and change things and make it feel
Yeah.
that the composition works, that It has a flow that you want, it has the colors and so forth.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What about you, Brenda? Why don't you show us what you're working on?
Oh, yeah, I showed it to Catherine. Uh,
I'd love to see it.
okay. Yeah, she should suggest that I add a little bit more darker value.
Mm-hmm.
I
I like
didn't do
that.
anything to the face yet.
Contrast. A contrast.
A contrast, yeah. Sorry.
And where are you going to add more contrast?
I have to do the face, darken the nose a little bit, and like I want to put a little blue, just a little tint of blue in the eye. I don't want to color the total picture.
Mm-hmm.
And he wears a dark blue striped shirt, but I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. But
Okay.
I know I want to do something with the shirt, but I'm not sure what. But I am going to put a little light blue tint in the eye because he only has one eye, and I kind of want to bring that out.
And then you're going to darken some values in some different areas around the face and the body.
Show him
Yes, I
your
did darken some areas around the body.
I could see that.
show him your portrait.
I think, oh,
You see her portrait.
Oh.
It's the man. It's amazing.
okay.
Oh, very nice.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
That-
was
is
just
that-
watching someone on TV. I had it on demand, so I just paused it and started drawing him for some reason. I was just sitting there,
Very
so I
nice.
thought I'd do that. I like
you-
drawing faces.
Have you done any portraits of anyone, of friends or family?
I've done a couple. Yes. Yeah, I kind of get in the mood to do it, and I do a lot, and then I stop. I don't do anything for a month or so. I may
Mhm.
come back to it. Yeah. Like this, the teddy bear, I started, gosh, I don't even know what date I put on this. In April,
Mm-hmm.
the first week of April.
Mm.
And before now, that's as far as I've gotten with it. So,
And are
Yeah.
you working on just that back and forth, or you have a couple pieces you work on at the same time?
well, I did some drawings of eyes and lips and noses and ears, but basically that's all. Yeah. That's all I've done.
Okay.
Um,
Well, it'd be fun to see how you push the teddy bear and bring more definition into it, but also it's a teddy bear of you say granddaughters?
yeah, it's hers. This is just I'm just doing some ears and noses and mouths and then an eye.
Yeah, those are very, very technically well done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my granddaughter's teddy bear, and she wanted me to do a picture of it.
Yeah, as you start to sharpen up and bring more life into that teddy bear, always keep in mind that it's your daughter's teddy bear or your granddaughter's
Yeah.
teddy bear. So there's that feeling, that story, right? You
Yes.
put some of that life into it. So, you're not just copying the teddy bear, you're copying a teddy bear that's got so much for your granddaughter. So when
Right.
she sees it, it feels like her teddy bear, It's
Exactly. Yes.
it's hard to describe, but as an artist, people who make art, we have that idea of what it takes to put some more feeling into it so that it's
Yeah.
not
A little
just a photocopy.
personality. Yeah.
Exactly. Some personality, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Catherine, what did you do with your work today? Oh, you're muted.
Okay.
There you
So,
are.
I just wanted to show you because you've only seen my technical stuff. I turn the camera. Okay. So this, I think I posted it on your thing, but so this is using texture.
Beautiful
and-
texture.
Yeah, and
Nice. Wow.
Nice. Yeah. I like the texture a lot.
stencils, and actually it's the ink assignment, ink and acrylic.
Hmm.
And I could go over it. No, it's on paper, but showing you like where I'm gonna be doing more textury, collagey stuff than this
Are you-
kind of stuff.
You're gonna
But
you're gonna do more texture into the picture you have now.
well, yeah, I did hear. Sorry, let me see it. Is it? Can you see?
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at all that down there. I like that a lot. It's a little blurry.
Yeah, and then I'm adding it in the leaves. So that's why I'm doing this over. I'm adding more texture, and then now I know my process better now. I'll get this done faster.
So do you have is your whole painting filled now?
Is it what?
Is your whole painting, is the whole triptych now filled with paint and now you're just going back and you're
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going deeper?
I'll show you quick. The second panel only has like 2 layers. The third panel has like 3 or 4 layers. But this
That's very nice.
that's the middle. And then I'm not trying to show you my mess in my house. And then this is the last one on the right.
Fantastic.
So it's like
Wow,
rocks.
that's nice.
Rocks.
When's the last time you put it all together?
Just the other day I took a picture of it all together. But right now I'm just trying to finish this one by next week. I'm putting give myself a deadline.
Deadline for the one you're working on now.
Yeah.
And then you'll go to another panel.
Yes.
And then you'll give yourself a deadline on that one.
Yes.
And then the same thing with the third one.
Yes.
And then you'll bring them all together and see how they all interact together, right?
Yeah, then I have to do the sky and the water while they're all together because, it's been a few months and they need touch up. So I'll do it all in one together.
Good.
So, yeah.
Are you, I hope it's a good commission for you. You're putting so much.
Yeah, I didn't get much. It's like, and she's already almost paid me finished. Like, I've only asked 200 each one, and it's like ridiculous. It's like,
Yeah, that's extremely low for something of that size.
and now all the paint I'm gonna need. I need like 200,000 more paint.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
Now you know for next time to.
totally. Plus, she's a high school friend. I've known her for 50 years. So I was like,
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah.
It's nice, to be able to do work for friends and family at the same time. You have to value your time.
Yeah. And also you're talking about the substance. Like I've been watching so many videos and like looking at so many different pictures to make sure I know what I'm painting and feeling the area. Like I just, not painting a building. I'm like, what's in there? What building is that? Like so there's more feeling more substance in that.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That substance is the personality, the character is so important.
Yes.
And then you got to go there someday. So you
I
can.
know. I know. I hope we go together. That would be so cool. Have you been there?
No, my older daughter's been there, and my younger daughter's going there this summer.
Wow. Yeah. It's a hike. There's no cars in there.
Yeah, I'd love
wow.
to get there at some point in Italy for sure.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to tell you both of you, thank you for being here. We're going to continue the free open studio every Wednesday. That's so next Wednesday, same time. Bring a friend. And then in April, I did a 3-day intensive called Concept to Exhibition. It was really well done. A half a dozen people showed up. We did 3 straight days of open studio, and with a follow-up after that, and everyone put the work they created after breakout rooms and critiques and personal working time into an online exhibition that's going right now with a company called Curator & Co. on their First Dibs website. And then next Wednesday, if I can get enough people show up, we have a 7-day intensive that we're doing. So it'll be the 7th through the 14th. It'll be happen right after this free class ends. 3 2-hour workshops on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with a check-in on Saturday, your own work time on Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday again, to then have your work finished and compiled, artist statements, exhibition statements, after critiques and so forth. So that's called Series to Showcase, and that's about creating a series of work, kind of like you're doing, Catherine, either a pieces that all fit together with the similar narrative, similar story, or something that's a diptych, a triptych, a polyptych, where it's a multi-panel. And I'm working on that intensively for a 7-day period and coming out with something that is as finished as you can get in that period of time.
Well, that
So,
just took me 7 days.
yeah, taking you 7 months. Called an intensive. Okay, kind of get
Yeah.
in and work, diligently with peer support to do that. So,
Yeah.
Catherine, I know you're in the free WhatsApp group to show your work, and so please do post. For you, Catherine, post some close-up images, like some
Okay.
detailed shots of your pieces.
Do,
And then,
do you see the video I made?
yeah, it looked
Yeah,
great.
yeah, the speed. Yeah, it was fun. I'm painting so fast.
Yeah, totally awesome. And um, and Brenda, if you have a chance and you would like to join, if you see here in the chat, if you look at the chat do you know how to access chat in Zoom?
Oh, wow. Well, Zoom, yes. I was able to get on Zoom, but I'd
You're
have
on
to
Zoom.
have
Yes,
my,
you're on Zoom. If you scroll down to the bottom, it should say
okay,
chat. So
okay,
you go to that right now. I posted a link. It's to the WhatsApp group. So this is a free WhatsApp group. You have to have the app WhatsApp, which is part of Facebook and Meta. And then once you get into the group, it's a place for artists to post their work, where you can post your pictures of your teddy bear, of your portrait, and you can get feedback from other artists, and you can give them feedback on their work. So it's a free group I've made for that purpose. And then I also have a free group as well on Facebook called the Art Breakthrough Collective, which is also another space for people to post their work, talk about their work, and so forth. So, you know, please, both of you, feel free, put yourself out there, show your work to others, get some feedback and suggestions, show what you're working on, ask any questions. And then that's also in those 2 places, in the WhatsApp group and the Art Breakthrough Collective, are 2 places where I'll post, like, okay, here's the Zoom link for next week's Open Studio. Here's the link to go to find out more information about one of these 3-day or 7-day intensives. And that's a way for me to communicate with anybody who's been interested in these programs.
okay. So if the WhatsApp, is that the same WhatsApp that when you're calling someone?
Yeah, exactly. Where you
Oh,
can call
okay,
someone through
okay,
WhatsApp. You can also do messaging through WhatsApp.
okay. All
Yeah,
right,
very similar for sure.
okay.
And that's
So
just,
when,
go ahead.
so when we're done, I can just scroll down and look at the website
Yeah, so if
or
you go
do
to
it now.
chat, if you go to the chat underneath the bar at the bottom of your phone, if you push the bottom part, it should open up a section that says participants and chat reactions. And if you click on chat, you'll see that there's a link right there.
Yep, that didn't work.
How did she find you? How did you find him?
Yeah, how did you find it?
Well, I signed up. I signed up and I just happened to click on it. It just happened to be time. And I clicked on it and there you were.
I guess the question is how did you get the link in the first place to click on?
Oh, well, I looking through YouTube or Facebook or something like that, and I saw the information.
Okay.
It was one of those, and I've lost you. So let's see. Oh, here's Zoom. Oh, there you are.
There you are.
Um,
And since you registered, I'll have your email registration so I can I'll send you the link as well for the art
okay, I
for
appreciate that. Thank you.
the WhatsApp group and for
Okay.
the Art Breakthrough Collective. Catherine, have you joined the Art Breakthrough Collective on Facebook?
I thought I am. I think I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll send you either an email or an SMS text, Brenda, to your phone number that has that
Okay.
link so that you have that
Okay.
available to you.
Okay. Yeah, you have my phone number, right?
I believe, yes, I believe that was
Okay.
you put it in the registration.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll follow up with both of you. Catherine, I'll follow up with you as well about the 7-day program if you feel like you
Okay.
want to jump into it. I would definitely, I would say with the quality of your work, if you feel inclined and you're going to spend that much time on a painting for somebody, charge them more money. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
we have to do artwork for ourselves.
I know.
We also can't be slaves for somebody else to spend, 100 hours on something for at $2 an hour,
I know. 50 cents.
50 cents an hour. It just shows what a hard worker you are, It shows that
Yeah. Did you, I'm actually gonna be hanging, I'll show you in a second. Hanging some of my, I'm gonna be hanging these in a medical center. My doctors next week are gonna hang
Oh,
all of
fantastic.
these. I like.
That's great. They're beautiful.
So these I did in 10 months. I never ever worked that well in my life. Like I usually take, as you could see, 10 months to do one.
Right.
But you saw some of these, right?
Yeah, I could see them. They're very nice.
Yeah. So hopefully I'll get my, I want to find like some kind of thing to do a show, but as a beginner, not as my voice, because these are more like studies,
Hmm.
So that's where I'm at.
Very good. Well, congratulations on having a place to show your work to other people.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you to both of you. I hope that you got some valuable information today that you're able to use within your drawings and your paintings.
Yes. Yes. And I'm glad that I clicked on it. I homeschool my granddaughter, and usually I'm busy in the afternoon. And when I saw that come up, I thought, oh, let me just click on it.
Oh, very nice.
And there you were.
I was.
Because I'm a procrastinator and I need that push. So
Yeah.
that helped. When you came on, I thought, oh, he's there.
You're like, he's real.
Yeah.
We often, it helps artists a lot sometimes to have other artists
Yeah, because you're alone all the time.
to lean
Yeah.
on to give support, to be able to talk about your work. And that's why I do what I do.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, and if you're ready to go deeper, these intensives definitely help you to go way deeper than just an hour and a half session, to put in about 20 hours over a week and to really feel like you're making a big jump of progress. So I'll send you both some information on that as well, and hope to see you
Okay.
next Wednesday too. Do look out for
Okay.
a message and an email from me.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
All right.
Have a
you.
good week.
Brenda,
Nice to
thank you.
meet you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye,
Bye.
both of you.
See you next
You
week.
too.